finally built my second hay feeder.
Only took how long?
Well, since the last one went up, which is a pretty good while. And we also have to fix the original one.
Welded wire fencing, hang on the wind. The trick with welded wire fencing is it's terrible. And so since we used welded wire, it's why you don't ever want to use welded wire to like keep in livestock, because they just push and break those welds and it's complete garbage. You gotta get through the gate without busting my face open. And so since I built this last hay feeder, which I love, and the video I'll link right there, right above my head, if we have to replace it every year and a half, that's not too bad. It's pretty easy to do.
So I'm gonna feed everybody and then lock them out of the barn so we can work in peace, because, well, apparently Reagan and Miss Elsa have already gotten a fight this morning. I don't understand, but babies are all doing really good, as you can see, because we had them just budded and they are eating and growing and everything like they should. So we're going to shut this door temporarily as I fight with the turps. Now the goats can't bug us. They're not going to be very happy, but they'll be okay. It's not raining. The ground's just a little damp.
So when we talk about this welded wire getting busted up, this is what we mean. It just completely separates. And what's the problem is down here in our kidding stall, the baby goats that we're putting up keep baby goating and doing what baby goats do and getting out, which makes it hard to milk in the morning.
So we're gonna take the board and we're just gonna stick it across the bottom and create a barrier so they can't get out. So when we talk about locking the baby goats up at night, at about 2 weeks old, depending on the doe and depending on how many kids they had, milk supply and whatever, at about 2 weeks old, give or take, we lock the babies up at night and milk first thing in the morning. And then the babies are with mom all day, and they're never fully out of mom's sight. Mom is always in the barn with them. The baby goats can see her, mom can see them, and they do fine after about the first day, maybe second night. They do great. And all that does is allow us to start milking, keep mom in good supply, and give mom a break from having a mom a little bit. Goats like Eaton, she has a good supply. She's not going to give me a ton of milk, and I'm not going to take all the milk because she does have to feed 3 babies. At about 2 weeks old, they're starting to nibble on stuff. You seen earlier when we were feeding, you seen all the babies nibbling on grain. So they don't need all of mom's milk. They still need quite a bit, but not all of it. So they do fine. Goats like Belle, last year when she had just a single, I milked her immediately because she had such a good supply, and baby was only drinking on one side, so I was milking primarily one side to keep her even. So it depends goat to goat on what you have to do. But if they're getting out every night, it doesn't do me any good, and I'm not getting any milk, which makes it hard to milk stay and train them.
What do you think?
I'm happy. Although they seem to, well, Minnie's down there.
At first, they all went to the far one, and then they all came back.
Hi, sweetie.
What'd you settle on? The name?
What was it?
Patsy.
Patsy.
Patsy Cline.
See, my name's Patsy, and I'm very lovey. I'm always in someone's face. Yeah, as soon as her color started coming through, I was like, yeah, she's staying. See, we have a plan. We have a plan.
We do?
We have a plan. We gotta wait for some goats to kid before we can talk about the plan.
Say that again.
We have to wait for some other goats to kid before we can talk about the plan. Not here, kid. Other. Hi, sweetie. Other places, kid. But if anyone is in the market for some Nigerian dwarfs, I have several available soon.
And now that that little honeydew is checked off the list, it only took a year and a half, no big deal. I have big plans this weekend coming up, and it's going to require some more work on my truck. We're trying to go camping, and I want to take that truck with me because that would be fun. The truck hadn't been out and about in 10 years. I want to go on a camping trip, but I've got some work to do on the truck before we can do that. And wouldn't you know it, something else to fix. This wheel has decided to stop wheeling. The other one's doing fine. At first we were going in reverse with absolutely no trouble. Then I went to put it in drive, and yeah, it's not doing the thing. So it appears well, I thought there might be a chance the parking brake cable was seized up because it happened before on the other wheel. But that doesn't appear to be the case because I tried to remedy that. This is frustrating. That drum is definitely seized, but a little percussive persuasion helped for a moment. Oh, come on now. Well, that wasn't so bad. All right, today is the next day. Yes, it is dark, and yes, I'm sure you can tell that it's been raining. I got water dripping down all over the top of me. I've got a couple more days until this camping trip, but I've really only got a few hours because of just, life. So I got a new set of tires for the truck. I got this back brake behind this tire fixed. The culprit was this spring, and I'll show you a picture. I'll throw it up here on the screen if you can't see that very well. But yeah, 30-year-old hardware, sometimes it fails. That's all right. We are inching closer to our goal. I've been driving the truck all week to work, back and forth. It's doing great, and now we are getting ready, getting loaded down to head to the lake. Of course, it's going to be cold, and of course, it's going to be raining because why wouldn't it be? That's my luck. That's okay. We're going to deal with it. But ready for a good, exciting weekend of fun with my boy. Got all your stuff?
Yeah. Even my flashlight.
There you go.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome.
Get off.
So what do you think of the truck?
I like this a lot.
What's your favorite part of it?
Basically everything.
Basically everything? Well, can't argue with that, huh? Well, do you think we have enough stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of loaded down in here. This truck is not very big compared to that black one there, but it's a lot of fun. We're on the road. made it, and the truck did great. Now we pushed it a little harder than I did driving it to work this week because it's got a lot more weight in it, and the hills, you know, doing that number. But it made it, and I'm happy. And so we are set up here, and we're going to try to cook some chili tonight and just take it all in. Try not to get too wet and too cold. You ready to have some fun?
Yes.
What'd you think of the truck? Did you have fun?
Yes.
I mean, this did fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. That's good. All right. Well, appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.